Welcome to round 2 of the return of GTW. Here we're going to be racing at Broad Oak. We've got 5 minutes of collision full qualifying, so something the driver should be aware of. It's same lap only collisions. Doubles as a little connection check in case Vincey's teleporting around again. Or someone else. Oh, okay, that's the first teleport. Oh, and Manbergo joined. Well, it's I'm
Jay
not
Pasta and
restarting.
Silka, I think. Yeah, Silka is teleporting all over the place.
I guess Manbergo will replace him.
Yeah, Silka is very bad actually.
Yeah. If he teleports again, I'll ask him to do that.
Oh, Drazzer also doesn't seem quite there, but might be manageable.
Looks like Silka's connection is completely improved as soon as I was typing out that it wasn't. Right, let's focus on what the qualifying's. What's going on here? We've got Guzzyman currently with provisional pole of 35.97, followed by Vincey, and then Albano. Yuri's up to second, Alpha, and now Corvid's up to provisional pole with 35.75, but great stuff from the two McLarens, both of them hanging at 36.10. Now Mika's up to third with 35.98, Blank up to fourth with 36.02. Vincey's already pitted, Drazer's already pitted, yeah, Tire Wear's on too, that is also on purpose. But it's Corvid right now on provisional pole, followed by Guzzy, and then Mika just 100th behind Guzzy. F1 fans up to the front row now with a 35.80. Guzzy is just... where the hell is he? There he is. He's just pitted for some fresh tires. Not sure if Blank improved or if he was already 5th. I think he was already 5th. Alpha's now in. Corvid's now in. We've got less than 2 minutes to go. Over halfway through the qualifying session. Urist is in as well. Because he's slowing down here, trying to do a little gap, I think, to F1 fan. But he's into the pits as well. So that won't be necessary. And we're going to follow Guzzy on this little flying lap of his. Not seeing any changes on the board as it stands. Oh, because he might get a little slipstream. Oh, he improves, but still 3rd position, unfortunately. Blank matches him with a 35.85. So they're tied for 3rd as it stands. Vincey's still 8th, Albano's still 9th, followed by Silka, then Urist, Gale Prad, J Pasta, and finally Drazzer is currently in 14th. Speaking of Silk, I will have a look at him. See if the connection has calmed down. It's twitchy, but he's not teleporting, and that's the only thing I care about. Oh, Vinci improves up to 5th, just ahead of Miko of 35.97. And that is the final, that is the end of the qualifying session for some people at the front. Albano, Alpha, Yuri, Corvid, Urist, Guzzi, Blank, F1 fan about to finish his run. Soka, and we've got just Drazer, Vinci, and Mika left with their final runs. Will we see any improvements? It's a slight improvement for Drazer. No change there. Vinci's up to 5th with 35.85. Here's the qualifying results. Gail Pratt is left shortly after the qualifying session, so I assume he won't be competing. We've got Corvid on pole position with 35.75, followed just 500s behind by F1 fan. Yuri starting 3rd, followed by Blank, Guzziman, and Vinci. 6 different teams in the top 6 there. Then we've got Mika Tamika in 7th, Alpha in 8th, Albano in 9th, and Urus starting from 10th. Then Drazer 11th, Silka 12th, and J Pasta 13th. And that is the starting grid. It's a complete Mercedes Winward sandwich with Corvid in 1st and J Pasta starting last. So 20 minutes ahead of us for the race itself. Here we go then, 20 minutes. What strategy are we going to see here? It was a very mediums oriented last time around, and we're seeing quite a bunch of switches. Hards in the mid pack, mediums at the back, softs at the front. And Corvid has had a bit of a stall start. I assume a bit ping related, but it's F1 fan and Yuri at the front. Oh my god, they're all going wide. F1 fan out with the lead, then is Corvid. Mika Tamika has made his way up here as well. Oh, he had a bit of a lag collision there. We got Blank, we got Mika, we got a lot of high pinger. Oh, lag rocket! The 2 McLarens and Mika. Lag rocket into the gravel trap on the right side. That's gotta be devastating. Especially for Yuri at that amazing start, amazing qualifying. But as it stands, it's F1 fan, Corvid, then Blank. Then we have Guzziman and Vinci, both in the hard tires, but they seem to have gotten quite a great start. Vinci, however, looking to try and attack Guzzi, I think, here. Yeah, he's targeting that P4. Silka with a teleport. Keep that in mind. Alpha and Mika back there just squabbling. It's Drazer leading this absolute death pack. Then we've got Alpha, Mika, Albano, Yuri, and Urist. Have to be monitoring Silka. 1 or 2 more teleports. We'll have to ask to DNF. That is another teleport right there. Unfortunate for Silka, but just way too many connection issues there. Seemed fine later in the quali, but yeah. The entire death pack has been completely demolished. Not just by Silka, I'd say. Just absolute chaos. Albano's just murdered J Pasta. That seems to have had some history. No, he's murdered Yuri as well. I'm not sure. Drazer and Yuri just lag rocketing each other. Not sure Urist, if you have like an unmute button keybind, but if you do, would you like to weigh in on the chaos happening behind you? I'll just take that as a no unmute keybind, perhaps. F1 fan in the lead. Corvid, Blank, yeah, those 3 have gone away. Vinci's been very eager to just fight Guzzi this entire stint, and I think he's going to continue to be doing that, and it seems like they've lost a massive amount to the people ahead. And Drazer's gone. Drazer has left the race. It was a conscious decision from Drazer there, and that is another DNF. Let's take a look down the grid. We got. Oh, he is not very happy with the racing quality at the back. Manbergo running in 6th. Oh! Manber's just gotten, I think, an issue. Yeah, I think Manberg got a little issue there. I don't know if he missed the pits or if he had stick drift. It looked like a combination of both. Fucking madness, man. Alpha's up in 6th, so that's a pretty good comeback after getting in that rocket at the start. Then we've got Albano in 7th, Mika to Mika in 8th, followed by Yuri and Urist. Yuri makes a mistake there. Urist stuck behind them, and the two of them lose a fair bit of time. And Yuri pit. That's certainly a choice. Jay Pasta in 11th, promoted up to 10th. Yuri exiting the pits. Manbear with those pit entry shenanigans now down in 12th, looking to try and make some of that time up. Still, F1 Fan and Corvin and Blank have been keeping very close to each other this entire stint on the softs. I saw Corvin earlier looking for some moves on F1 Fan, but seems from F1 Fan leading that those moves have not worked out, and Drazer is gone again after spectating. Anything else we can... Oh my goodness. Mika and Urist have separated quite a bit. Yeah, the closest people together right now are, of course, Guzzi v Vinci and F1 Fan. Oh, F1 Fan and Blank both into the pits. Corvid stays out. Both of them onto the medium tires, looking for a two-stopper for sure, of course. I mean, you're starting in the softs. Guzzi and Vinci promoted right up behind Blank. Vinci a little laggy. Oh, Guzzi a little laggy. Well, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. It's not the regularly scheduled programming. Albano's running up in 6th now, but the top 5 are in a world of their own. Mika to Mika in 7th, neither of them have pitted. Alpha has pitted, and he's in 8th. And Manbergo is past... Oh, we got a little pack going on here. He's past Yuri, Pasta, and Jurist. On fresh softs. Yuri's on fresh hards. Jay Pasta decides he doesn't care. Goes past both of them. Pasta both of them. Yuri deep into the grass. Pasta into the pits. So there was not even any point to his overtake. Urist into the lead of the pack. Manbergo looking to try and sneak his way past there on the outside. He's got those fast softs. He wants to be leading this pack. Urist, however, wants to be leading this pack a little more. Manbear now down the inside. No, I think Urist let him by there. Oh, Yuri was also trying to go by, but I don't think Urist noticed. And he had closed down the door there. And now both of them have lost Manbear. Yuri going past Urist now. He's got fresher tires. The Urist, oh, forces him a bit wide. It's a very awkward situation. Yuri now, oh, Urist is stopped on the apex. Well, it is same lap only, so that's fine. F1 Fan is now firmly into the lead. Corvid is now pen. He's in 5th. Urist enters the pits. I think that's a DNF. Unfortunate there. F1 Fan, Blank, then Guzzi and Vinci just ahead of Corvid here, who will be having some struggles with overtaking them. Already forced to the grass there at the Among Us turn. Blank also has lost massively to F1 Fan. That's 3 seconds gap. Vinci now the one murdered. And Corvid makes his way past Guzzi back into 3rd. But yeah, that is a lot of time lost there.
Yeah, sorry about that. My controller kind of stopped working randomly, and I also had my cat moving in front of the screen several times. Yeah, you'll be able to hear it in the recording if I upload it. So yeah, I think I might have also pushed some people off at some point, so I'm sorry.
It's completely fine. I think nearly everyone from P5 downwards has. So it's been quite chaotic. I assume this is what Brawdog has always been like. But good to know. It's just well, it's not good that there was a controller issue, but at least it was a controller issue and not something else.
Yeah, it was especially dangerous because I was in the apex of turn 1, so I tried to get out of it as soon as possible.
Corvid closing down on Blank. Guzzi very smartly just trying to slipstream Corvid, try and gain some time. Especially on Vinci, has now finally had to pit over the hard tires onto the mediums. Albano, oh my, his hards are dead as well. He's also been going on dead hards. Alpha has just caught up to him, and he had pitted for a fresh set of mediums 5 laps ago. And Mika behind is on very dead. Mika started this race on these mediums. He's still running on them. The 0.5 tire wear is quite something. Corvid under 2 seconds behind Blank, probably looking to just try and close that down, work on it. Mika now accidentally kills Alpha there, unfortunately. Well, he does have dead tires, so that was to be predicted. Manbergot's already pitted for a second time. Fire moves there. Not sure if Silco was running BMW. I assume... I'm so confused. Manber is running BMW. And... maybe Silco was running A-Star? I think A-Star. And replace Gale Prod? Should have paid attention to that before the race started. Oh, J Pasta, DNF. That's our 4th DNF in Broad Oak. Skip would be proud of the chaos this race has caused. I think the top 5 won't be complaining. I think Albano won't be complaining. He's still managing to get those hards somewhere. Yuri and then Alpha, sorry. And then we got Mika ahead of Yuri. Mika's got fresh hards. Yuri's got worn hards. Yuri's still looking to battle Evo. Albano's now into the pits. And he comes out and Mika overtakes him as he comes out. Mika up into 7th on those fresh hards. Albano on the fresh mediums. Mika makes a mistake. Both Albano and also Yuri looks to overtake him. Goes a bit wide. That's a bit rockety. Looked a bit lag rockety to me from my perspective. Unfortunate for Mika nonetheless. Those are fresh hards. Doesn't want to be wasting his... oh my god, Yuri really trying to just squeeze his way through there on the worst tires, and he's now into the pits. And onto probably the final set of hard tires is Corvid's caught up to Blank, overtaking Blank, also has the fastest lap of the race. That's probably been there for a while, but I've only just noticed now. Guzzi after that slipstream of Corvid for a while, he's now pitted onto the mediums. He's about 1 to 2 seconds ahead of Vinci, so that's worked out for him to some extent. F1 fan has just been... he's just driven away. I don't know why that livery looks like the BMW's backwards. I think it's just the livery. Yeah, it's just the livery. Yeah, that's perfectly oriented. But from afar, it looks like it's a rear wing front. F1 fan now pits for a second time onto medium tires. So does Blank, but onto the hards, and Guzzi is just ahead of Blank. Blank takes the runoff, goes down the inside, holds on to the P3 for now. F1 fan, meanwhile, has exited just behind Corvid. Alpha is now into the pits, and he comes out in 9th. McLaren's tough day after a great quali, but making the best of it, other than squeezing in, trying to squeeze in past Albano. So that clearly has been a strategy that has not been working too greatly for them. I wonder how it'll look here. I think Corvid might be interested in extending those mediums to try and finish on the softs, and maybe I forgot the word for it. Maybe get some of that time back that he's lost to F1 fans so far through that tire difference. Vinci looking to be closing down a little on the Blank and Guzzi as the two of them. Guzzi trying to slipstream Blank, but looking for side-by-sides here and there. Vinci a bunch of mistakes though. Commentators cursed. Mika, meanwhile, has managed to catch back up to Albano and is just slipstreaming him, so that's some good news. Manbergo up in 8th. Not sure what his strategy has been. He really lost a lot of time with, I think that was stick drift. And then it's Yuri and Alpha, and of course 4 DNFs. One connection issue, one other driver's issue, one controller issue, and I don't know why Jay passed the DNF. He probably just wasn't interested in running 11 seconds behind. I don't blame him. Corvid has pitted out into the fresh softs, so was right in that presumption. We got Blank and Guzzi, I think, trying to slipstream him right behind. Guzzi going side by side with Blank, actually. Doesn't work out, to say the least, I guess. Oh wow, he's lost a lot of time to them now, and that means Vinci is on the prowl right behind as well. Anything else going on? Mika's now overtaken Albano, and now he's leading this pack that's forming. Oh, Albano looking for a little inside move there. Backs out when he realizes he would have taken Mika off into the Shadow Realm. Corvid with a new fastest lap for himself, but Blank slipstreaming him gets a faster lap as a result of 35.38 for Blank, utilizing that slipstream. Manberg go now side by side with Albano, murdered, and Mika to Mika still leading this pack. Yuri and Alpha not too far behind, so they'll be keeping their eyes on the action that's unfolding here, if there is any. F1 fan last lap about 2 to 3 tenths faster than Corvid. Corvid 2 tenths faster than Guzzi. Guzzi 4 tenths faster than Vinci. Manbergo seems to have lost the slip of Albano and Mika as his hards are starting to wear. Can he take those to the end? That would be a concern if I was Manbergo right now. Yuri looking to close down on him. Alpha not too far behind. Oh, just makes a mistake. Commentators cursed again. Got Corvid last lap nearly 3 tenths faster than F1 fan. Looks to be closing down now, I think, because those mediums are starting to enter that midpoint of wear for F1 fan. That might be influential. Eurist a bit disappointed by the driving standards exhibited in that start. That's fair enough. Pretty sure Silka and J Pasta are both completely new drivers. Yuri and Alpha are new drivers that have never raced in the main leagues, just joined for GTW. Most of the time they're not too bad in spirit, not on purpose at least for sure, but you can clearly tell they are more interested in battling, and as long as they keep it clean, that's completely fine. Yuri has caught up to this pack. Manbergo has decided to lead this pack on his oh wow, everyone's tires are dead. Yuri's are the least dead, and he's last in the pack of this pack of 4. Corvid has been making solid progress into F1 fans gap. Not sure it will change the result, but it has been solid progress. It has been 6 tenths gained last lap, and he's also lost blank behind him. I'm gonna follow this pack because this has got some potential. Yuri looking down the inside of Mika, looking down the inside of Albano, looking down the inside of Manbergo. Manbergo trying to close down, and that was not a great choice there, because not only Yuri was on his inside, Mika was on the inside of Yuri, and Manbergo killed Mika there as a result. Now with a slightly better line, but Yuri holds on to P6 here. Manbergo still looking for it, but that tire advantage is going to be crucial. Alpha now catching up to the back. I think lap 33 will be our final lap. I think the countdown's gonna end before F1 fan crosses the line. Now Manber and Albano and Mika fighting. Oh, Albano now forced into the grass by Manber. F1 fan wins once more. Corvid with P2, Blank with P3 and the fastest lap. Guzzi will be crossing the line to get P4. Vinci will be crossing the line to get, you've guessed it, P5. Yuri firmly ahead for P6, and then we've got Manber, then we've got Mika and Albano and Alpha all fighting, but it will be Yuri across the line in P6. Manber in P7, Albano trying to hold down, and he's got it, he's got P8, Mika in P9, and Alpha in P10. That's your finishers. Wow. Yuri apparently with a... Yeah, both Albano and Manber not very happy with Vinci T-Bone blank into the wall apparently. Corvid also expressing some issues with Vinci, so very chaotic race. The reports thread will be open after the race. Albano's very angry as well. F1 fan with another victory, second victory in a row. Corvid P3 last time around, P2 again, so I'm continuing the podium streak. Blank, this is his first race GTW, and it's a P3 the fastest lap, so very well done. Guzzi also with a much better race than last time around. Vinci, I think it's around the same as last. I think he was more P7 last. Yuri, then Manber, Albano, Mika, and Alpha. J Pasta, Eurus, Tracer, and Silka, unfortunately, all DNF'd. That was the Broad Oak GTW race, and we'll see you all next time, next week. What is on next week, actually? I need to check. For next week's race, which is Ricardo Tormo. So we'll see you all then.